You guys wanted it, so I am here to provide. And by you guys, I mean this guy. Shout out to Jade. If you want some, just ask in the comments. I'm a man of the people. Now let's get into the OG Anunoby show. One development in this series between the Sixers and the Raptors is this little OG versus Embiid rivalry. We've got our first encounter between the two in the playoffs during Game 2, where the Raptors get off to a good start. They're up 5-0 with 10:32 left to go in the first quarter, real early into the game. First, let's take a moment to admire that bicep jiggle from Siakam. Jesus Christ, man. The camera's cut to Nick Nurse just being Nick Nurse, asking the ref something. The ref responds, I kinda got something in my mouth right now. It's not a dick, by the way. Before they realize that OG and Embiid are getting into it. Now we get to see Embiid and OG being divided up. We don't really get to see much off our first look except for Embiid yelling at Precious Achua. Anunoby has his hands up like he's confused. The refs, aka Embiid's teammates, make sure that Anunoby doesn't do anything, as if this is the stance of someone ready to attack. Here's a better look. Take a gander at the bottom right, where Embiid shoves Anunoby. OG retaliates, and before Embiid can get one last push in, he gets bottled up. On this second angle, it actually looks like Anunoby is the one who does the first push, and then Embiid retaliates with that first push that we saw earlier. Now, normally, I would say this confrontation was dumb as hell, but it's the playoffs, and it's almost encouraged to do stuff like this to excite your team. Don't hold your breath though, because absolutely nothing else happens for the rest of the game. Skip a few games, OG has a good game 3, but the Raptors still go down 0-3. Let's get to game 4. The Raptors are up this time 104-91 with 2:08 left to go in the game. OG is once again on Embiid. Embiid tries to screen for Maxey, but decides fuck it. I'ma get the ball. And then he gets the swipe through foul, goes in front of and through OG, who responds by shoving Embiid's arm. There's some more arm movement and whatnot, but that's pretty much it. Now, here's the dumb part. They give the technical to OG after Embiid starts complaining. Like OG and Joel basically did the exact same thing, except Embiid was the one to initiate it. That's either no techs or double technicals. There's no way it's just one technical on OG. We can see Doc Rivers in the background smiling. Don't you have a 3-1 lead to blow somewhere? I'm kidding, I'm a fucking Warriors fan for crying out loud. They have a 3-0 lead to blow. At least we knew the Sixers were gonna lose this game. Imagine if the game was close and the Raptors lost because of this. Let's take a look at this again and really focus on OG's face. Embiid gives the first push. OG's like, bro, and responds. But then Embiid starts pointing to the refs and OG is like, oh, you're really gonna do this? Oh, fucking well. Not all is bad for OG though. Here's one of OG's baskets in game 4 as well. This was in the third quarter. OG blows by Embiid, goes up for the contested lefty finish, and one on Embiid. Finished all over Embiid's face and chest. Anyway, if this series lasts longer, I'm gonna be looking forward to this matchup between Embiid and Anunoby. Subscribe or I will be the Anunoby to your Embiid. This video is a wrap.